This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The following presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. Well, good evening and welcome to Terry Gregg Court in the Shelton High School Mini Dome. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of high school basketball with a non-conference boys matchup between the Capital Cougars and the Shelton Highclimbers. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Jerry Apple.
How you doing, Diedrich?
I'm good. Jerry, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. I'm glad to be back after a week off.
Yeah, it seems like a long, long time, Jerry.
Yeah.
It's been a whole year. Oh, it's a new year. I'm sorry. That joke was out there, and it was bad. I butchered it. All right, Daryl White is also helping us out with this game tonight. Shall I say it? He's in his undisclosed location again. Yeah, okay. Shelton has a 2-8 record, while Capital is 2-7. The Highclimbers are coming off a 45-34 loss to Evergreen in the Mountain View Holiday Invite on December 28th. Their fourth loss in a row after picking up their second win of the season and second over Rochester on December 18th. The Cougars' last game was December 27th, in which they beat Washington 71-60. Capital's other win was over Central Kitsap 53-49 on December 11th. Shelton lost to CK 48-40 on December 23rd, which started the Climbers' current skid. Last meeting between Shelton and Capital was to open last season, with the Cougars picking up the 52-41 win. Capital has won the last 12 games over the Highclimbers. The last Shelton win over the Cougars was 57-53 on December 11th, 2015. So,
wow.
Boy, a decade almost. Actually, it is a decade. What am I talking about?
This is going to be a good game tonight.
Yeah.
Could be close.
That was back when both teams were playing in the South Sound Conference. Remember that conference, right?
I do. I certainly do.
That is now morphed into the Puget Sound League, and it's a monster league. Coming up, we'll talk with Shelton coach Sam Krieger, give you the starting lineups, and of course, tip-off. It's boys high school basketball, the Capital Cougars at the Shelton Highclimbers on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and the Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. Back in the mini dome, Diedrich Allen, Jerry Apple with you for this non-conference game between Capital and Shelton. I did have a short conversation with Shelton coach Sam Krieger. Got to bring that up here. I haven't quite figured out with new technology in my broken phone how to make everything work right, but we're working on it. So I did have this conversation with Sam. Coach Krieger headed down to Vancouver for a little bit of a tournament action. Didn't really go your way. What did you bring back from that trip?
I think we brought back a little bit tougher tenacity, more physical on the floor, getting closer to like playing hard for 32 minutes. We played some really good teams down there, and it was a good experience. I thought the first game we came out really flat, but in the 2 games after that, we made some big steps and improvements towards that intensity, that effort level that we need to be at each game to be successful.
Does that give your guys a taste of, state tournament?
Yeah, I mean, there's good teams down there that we could possibly see if we were to be like state tournament. But it's kind of like a state tournament vibe with, what time you play. And if you lose, you play earlier, and that's kind of the look of it, So it's helpful for those reasons too. And it puts some more adversity. We got to quickly get back into the things. You don't have much time to go over stuff. You're just back playing the next day.
So tonight, your last tune-up before you hit league. What do you know about Capital?
I know they're long. They're probably going to come out full court press and trap, play some 2-3 zone. They got some good shooters, and they're going to play tough.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right. That's Sam Krieger, the coach of the Shelton Highclimbers. Jerry, turn that off. I was very impressed when I went down and I did all the 4 games on the Saturday of the last day of the tournament. Shelton started out at 10 a.m.
Yes.
And I was really, really impressed with Columbia River. And I thought Ridgefield would do better, and they just blew by them. It was amazing. And this school out of Portland, Benson High School, Benson Tech, Benson Polytechnic, I don't know what to call them, Benson. Boy, they had some heartbreakers. They lost to Evergreen by 2. They lost to Mountain, was it Mountain? Yeah, it's Mountain View by 3. And they had an opportunity in both those games to pull out. And it's just a heartbreaker for those guys coming across the river to play. And I was really impressed with one of the guards. Short guy, but boy, he had some talent. He was quick. And it was a fun tournament. Aside from the the Columbia River and Ridgefield game, the others were very close.
You must have left at 6 in the morning.
I did. It was 6 in the morning. Got down there, pulled into the school. I got out. There's a guy right out in front of the gym, and he's getting something out of his car, and he says, I said, I'm here for the tournament. And he's like, who are you? And I told him who it was. It was the Mountain View coach. He's like, yeah, let me get this door open, and let's go. Anyways, that's the way it is. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back. Jerry will give you the starters. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment. Maybe, hold on, got to do this first.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Kids will be kids, which just goes to say kids will be curious. They get into everything. If there's a loaded firearm in the house, they could get their hands on that too. Keeping firearms locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition in a place inaccessible to kids can help keep your loved ones safe from family fire. Safe gun storage saves lives.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
And we're back. Diedrich Allen, Jerry Apple high atop the mini dome above Terry Gregg Court. And it's now time for the starters. Jerry, you've got those guys.
Okay, for the visiting Capital Cougars, their coach is Marcus Whitaker. And starting at one guard for the Capital Cougars is a 5'10 senior, number 10, Kefis Cardona. At the other guard, number 34, a 6-foot sophomore, number 34, Carter Pennington. At one forward, number 12, a 6'3 junior, Noah Amina. At the other forward, a 6'4 senior, number 13, Drew Metke. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Capital Cougars at center, a 6'5 senior, number 15, Marcus Sledge. And now your starters for the Shelton Highclimbers under the direction of Coach Sam Krieger. At one guard, a 5'9 junior, number 1, Jeremy Myers. At the other guard, a 5'11 sophomore, number 10, Trevor Gott. At one forward, number 30, a 6'1 junior, Cohen Halsgrove. At the other forward, number 2, a 6'2 junior, Sam Parsons. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Highclimbers at center, a 6'3 junior, a Mason guard.
All right, thank you, Jerry. I'm going to have to check on some of the things that you told me and I marked down wrong, so we'll have to, it's just something that I think I highlighted the wrong players. It's all right.
Okay.
It's okay. I'll work with that. One thing I was going to note, there's only one player missing from the Highclimber lineup tonight, and that's Everett Waltemeyer. He was sick today, so he did not come to school, so he doesn't play. So, yeah, that's the only guy. Everybody else is back. You got Sharkey back. He was playing in the JV game. He was very aggressive, and when he gets on the court in the second half, we'll probably see a little bit more of that.
Giving him a lot of experience.
Yeah, well, he's back from his injury. He was out for a couple of weeks. You've got Billy Sylvester on there. It's the first time that you can get Mason Guard and Billy Sylvester on the same court at the same time. First time they're both available this season.
Low and high post situation.
Yeah, it would be interesting. So we're going to get this thing tipped off. So Parsons and Drew Metke will meet in center court. Cougars are in the black uniforms, by the way, and the Highclimbers in the white. They're just about ready to get underway here in the mini dome. Here's the ball up, and the tip is won into the front court by the Cougars. Up top it goes, and around, and a 3 on the way by Metke that's off. Pulled down, and pulling down the rebound is number 50, that's Pennington. And out it goes to Sledge, I should say, down to the baseline, and out comes Pennington. Reset. Here's Cardona, and he picked up his pivot foot. And a turnover on the Cougars. Highclimbers get the ball. First possession, Gott will inbounds it to Parsons, handed off to Myers. Did notice Jerry just below us is a Black Hills coach. And that pass is knocked out of bounds, or actually pass out of bounds, turnover on the Highclimbers. Doing a little filming and scouting right there below us. That's the Highclimbers' next opponent on Wednesday night. Here's Cardona up top. Throws in the far corner. Pennington for 3 in the corner. That's off rebound. Pulled down. Where is he? There he is. Sledge. Putback doesn't fall. Rebound goes out to Pennington. Up top, 3 on the way for Cardona off the back of the iron. Rebound tracked down on the side by Sledge. They'll reset. Here come the Cougars. No score. 1 minute gone here in the ball game. Here's Pennington. Fakes outside, goes to the foul line. Finds a nice pass down there to Amina. And a traveling call. And what is that, 2 turnovers on the Cougars here?
2 turnovers, yes, Diedrich.
It's getting a little full court press by the Cougars. Inbounds goes to Parsons. Parsons holds the ball. Here is Myers. He's got 5 seconds to get across the timeline. He bounces across to Parsons. Parsons up the far sideline, trying to grab baseline. Stops, finds Holsgrove at the foul line. Jumper on the way and in. Cohen Holsgrove with the first score of the ball game is 2-0. Here's Sledge with the ball crossing midcourt. He gets the ball back. And now it's Medke down to the baseline. Pennington hooks it back out, and a near steal by Gott, knocked out of bounds. That stays with the Cougars. Quick hands of Trevor Gott. Carter Pennington will inbounds it. Right of the backboard. Throws it up top. Fakes a 3 by Medke. Drives in, loses the handle, rolls right into the hands of Amina. And here come the Highclimbers. Myers one-on-one. Trying to get by Pennington up the far sideline. Right to the hoop, up and in for Jeremy Myers, and it's a 4-0 ball game.
2 for 2 from the field for the Highclimbers.
Here's Cordona with the ball. Gets a double screen, goes to the far side, kick it into the corner. There's Sledge. Sledge trying to get by Parsons, goes baseline. Knocked away by Parsons right in the hands of Holsgrove. Holsgrove pivots away from the defender, finds Parsons. Parsons will bring it up for the Highclimbers. 5.5 minutes to go here, first quarter, 4-0. Shelton with the lead in the ball. Here's Gott to Myers. Myers sets the play between the circles, near the mid-court circle, actually. Guarded by Cordona. Trying to get by, and he'll bounce it over to Guard. Guard with 9 on the shot clock, back to Myers. Myers to the three-point arc, kicks in the corner. Parsons for 3, block. Got his own, got the rebound. Throws it up, and it comes up short. Recovered by the Cougars. Here's Sledge. Thought about a 3, kicks in the corner. Cordona with 3 in the corner, that's off. Rebound goes right into Pennington's hands. Goes right back to the hoop, ups it up, missed it. Rebound to fight for it, and pulling it away is going to be Amina, and he draws a foul on the Highclimbers. It'll go on Sam Parsons, his first. First team foul. At the free throw line now is Noah Amina. Try to get some points on the Capitals score column there, Jerry. Got the first one to rattle in. Make it 4-1. 4:52 to go here, first quarter. Here's Amina's next free throw. Back of the iron, missed it. Rebound, Guard tracks it down on the dribble. Hand it off to Myers in backcourt. Gonna spin away from a trap. We'll get it to Gott. Gott up court, it goes to Parsons. Nearly stolen away in a collision there.
Yeah, he got him in the face there with his hands.
Referee didn't see it as a foul. It'll be out of bounds. Sideline inbounds below us. Gott will trigger the play. Gets it into Myers, 20 on the shot clock. Jeremy asks for a screen. He's way outside, dribbles to the three-point arc, finds Parsons, turnaround jumper on the box, popped out, Guard with the rebound. Gonna go one dribble in the middle, kick it out top, and a quick pass to Gott. He'll leave it to Parsons, and 3 in the key, Jerry.
Yep, we were talking about that.
We were. The referees, I think, they've been told to emphasize 3 in the key a little bit more here in the early going of the season, because a lot of teams were camping in the key, Jerry. You're not supposed to do that. Here's Sledge with the ball. High post feed goes to Amina. Out it goes for Cordona and a 3. That's off. Holsgrove will track down the rebound. He'll get it to Gott. Here come the Highclimbers. Gott to the three-point arc. To the side of the paint. Loses the handle of the ball. Ends up traveling. 4:05 to go first quarter. Shelton 4. Capital 1. Cougars have the ball. Sledge will inbounds it in backcourt.
3 turnovers apiece.
Get it in to Cordona. 4 minutes to go, midway through the first. Here's Sledge. Dribbles to the foul line, stops, kick it over to Cordona at the elbow beyond the three-point arc. Cross court it goes to Metke. Metke gets the ball back to Cordona. 10 on the shot clock. Sledge will take a 3. It rattles in. So it's tied up at 4 with 3:35 to go first quarter. Here's Myers in backcourt. Keeps his dribble, crosses midcourt. Guarded by Pennington. Over goes to Parsons. Up top to Holsgrove between the circles, over to near side. And Parsons fakes the baseline, looking for guard. Kick it up top to Gott, over to Holsgrove. 7 on the shot clock. Got to do something with it. Finds Parsons at the foul line. Turnaround jumper for Parsons is off. Rebound goes in the hands of Pennington. No, it's Medke. Get it up to Sledge on the far sideline. Here come the Cougs. Cross court, it goes to Medke. Medke for 3. Yes. It's a 3-point lead for the Cougars, 7-3.
That's the second 3 for the Capital Cougars.
Here's Myers in backcourt. Trying to find some space by Pennington. Pennington playing tight D over to Gott. 12 on the shot clock. High post feed. There's Parsons. Lowers his shoulder. Finds a cutter. That's Holsgrove. Runner. Rolled out. Gott with the putback. No. Got it again. Shovels it to Holsgrove off the glass. No. Rebound guard this time. He's under the bucket. Got to do something with it. He'll lob it up top to Gott. Gott bounce it over to Holsgrove. He'll take a 3. Hits it. Holsgrove with 5 points, and it's tied at 7. 2:05 to go here, first quarter. Here's Sledge with the ball far side. Up top to Pennington. Pennington fakes the 3-1, hands it over the corner to Cardona. And now it's around to Pennington for 3. No, rebound goes to Holsgrove. Holds the ball around, spins around, and hands it off to Myers. Myers will be met by Pennington in backcourt. 1:40 to go here, first quarter. 7-7 is the score. Shelton with the ball. Myers comes up, nearly had his pocket pick. Swings it over to Gott, finds Holsgrove at the foul line. Supposed to double team, draws a foul on a Cougar. First whistle on Capital. Is that right? Only the first?
That is correct.
So Zepeda will step on, and Billy Sylvester will come on for the Highclimbers. Holsgrove and guard will sit down. Baseline inbounds, around it goes to the top to Gott. Swinging in the near corner, and here's Parsons. Parsons looking for Sylvester. Gives it to Zepeda. Side of the paint jumper. No, yeah, it dropped in for Cesar. And the Highclimbers have a 2-point lead, 9-7. Here's Medke with it. Bounce it over to Sledge at the top. Take that 3. It's open. It's off. Rebound. Sylvester had to save it in bounds. Goes free right into the hands of the Cougars. And his putback fell off. And that was Amina out of bounds. They say it goes over to the Cougars or to the Highclimbers. There's a discussion under the basket, Jerry. Jerry's busy marking things down, so can't really.
Yeah, we got a couple numbers off on this.
Yeah, it makes it very difficult, Jerry. That's what's slowing me down, too. They give it to the Highclimbers. 58.4 seconds to go here, first quarter. Highclimbers with a 9-7 lead. Here's Gott crossing midcourt to the three-point arc on the near side. Back and forth on the dribble, trying to drive baseline on Sledge. He'll get it up to Myers. Myers with 20 on the shot clock, trying to set a play. He's got Pennington like a glove with him. And then there's Parsons. Parsons to Gott at the top. To Zepeda. Zepeda drives baseline, turns around, and he'll throw it to Gott. Gott fakes the 3, drives baseline, pull-up jumper for Gott. No, rebound pulled down. Is that, yeah, that's Pennington with the ball. He's going to try to go coast to coast. Stops, rejected by Sylvester. Out to Sledge. Sledge to Cardona. 3 at the top. No. Out it goes to Sledge. Sledge with that rebound. Back to Cardona. Another 3, top of the key. That one goes in that time.
Cardona?
Yeah, that's actually a 2.
That's a third 3 for
That was only a 2, Jerry. Sorry, that was my bad. That was 2 points. He was standing on the line.
Thank you.
And here's Sylvester at the buzzer. Can't get it to fall in. We head to the second quarter, 9-9.
Nice observation on that.
Well, I was looking at the scoreboard. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Yeah.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Seems awfully quiet in here, Jerry, without the band.
I'm assuming that they will come in tomorrow night because that'll be a league game.
Yes.
Now, interesting, only one foul per team in that first quarter. And once you get to 5, then you shoot 2. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So the Highclimbers will start the second quarter with the ball, tied up at 9. It's got Zepeda, Sylvester, Parsons, and Myers. For the Cougars, let's see here. You got Medkey, Amina, Schledge, Pennington, and Cardona. Here's Myers in back court with the ball. Hand it off to Parsons. Parsons looking to the side of the paint, trying to look for Sylvester. They're doing a good job, the Cougars are, denying those entry passes. Here's Myers to the foul line into the paint. Step back, jumper is off, rebound pulled down by Pennington. Get it to Sledge on the far side. Here come the Cougars. To Pennington, near side. And that's Medkey. Medkey gets it back, fakes the outside, dribble drives baseline, throws it across to Sledge from the elbow for 3. Yep.
That is his second 3.
3-point lead for the Cougars, 12-9, 7:15 to go in the half. Here's Gott to Sylvester, top of the key. Hand it off to Myers. Back to Sylvester. He's going to dribble. Hand it off to Zepeda. Zepeda trying to drive baseline. Kick it out to Parsons. Parsons fakes outside, goes middle, stops and pops the elbow and hits it. 12-11. Cougars with a 1-point lead. 6:50 to go in the half.
Basket.
Here's Cardona. Over to Medkey, 3 in the corner. That rims off. Rebound. Myers had it and tracked it down. He'll get it to Gott. Holds in back court. Gets it to Parsons, mid-court, gets across mid-court. Here's Myers. They're denying Myers the ball. Myers is really the only point guard the Highclimbers have, at least pure point guard, I should say. And he has the ball. He'll go around everybody, draw a double team, and then he travels. Cougars get the ball back.
The amount of turnovers are fairly low so far in this game for both teams.
Jackson Leff will step on for Jeremy Myers. And Holsgrove will come back in for the Highclimbers. Parsons is sitting down. Cougars have the ball. Cardona with it. Mid-court circle. Swing it over to Sledge. High post feed to Pennington. And now here is Medkey up top to Cardona. The Highclimbers, a near steal by Leff, but it goes into the hands of Sledge. High post feed. Nice spin move by Amina as the pass was broken up, and Leff comes away with it for the Highclimbers. Up the court it goes to Zepeda. Zepeda beyond the 3-point arc, far side. Finds Leff, runner on the baseline, that's short. And they're going to call a late foul on that one. So Jackson Leff to the free throw line. See the Leff family over there, all huddled behind the bench. Hunter Leff doing quite well in the wrestling for the Highclimbers, Jerry. Doing very well. Foul went on Marcus Sledge, his first team foul on the Cougars. Leff missed the first free throw. He'll get another one. Here's Tanner Fricky coming into the ball game. And I'm assuming the Fricky family is behind the base over there. Yeah. So the second free throw by Leff is off. Sylvester had it. They got to stop play because it didn't hit the rim.
Right, I was going to say.
Got to hit the rim to play on.
Exactly.
So it'll be Cougar ball. I did work with the Frickies for a while, so that's why I mentioned them. And if there is a Fricky watching, hey, how's it going?
But hopefully you'll get a chance to talk to them, but who knows?
Oh, who knows? They're on the other side of the court, Jerry.
I know.
I don't know if they want to talk to me, really, to be honest. Here are the Cougars with the ball. Here is Fricky over to Sledge. Also checking in was number 24, McRaney. And here's number 44, that's Harris. And McRaney's going to take a 3. It's off the back of the iron. Rebound tapped out, and Gott will track it down for the Highclimbers. 5:20 to go here in the half. 1-point lead for the Cougars, 12-11. Here's Zepeda with the ball on the far side, hands it off to Leff. Over to Gott, top of the key, 3, short, rebound, Holsgrove, up fakes, drives in the paint, finds Sylvester. Sylvester up takes, puts it up short, drew the foul, so Billy Sylvester to the free throw line.
I'm glad to see Gott being more aggressive on the offensive side. He does a great job on defense.
I believe that went on Sledge. Yes, it did. That's his second team foul on the Cougars. Billy Sylvester at the free throw line for 2 free throws. Missed the first one, he'll get another one. 5:04 to go here in the half. Sledge is going to sit down. Coming back into the ball game is Drew Midkey. Sylvester has another free throw. That one's short, and grabbing the rebound is going to be Harris, number 44, up the far sideline, trying to go coast to coast. Dribbles the foul line, loses the handle, but it goes to McCraney. McCraney down the side of the paint to the bucket, partially blocked by Sylvester. They're going to get Sylvester with the foul, however. And that will send Joseph McCraney to the free throw line for a couple of free throws. 4:55 to go here in the first half. Capital at the moment has 12, Shelton 11. In and out on the first free throw by McCraney. Mason Guard will step onto the court. He's going to go get Billy Sylvester.
I think the key to tonight's game is making your foul shots.
I think you're right, Jerry. McCraney with his second free throw. He missed them both. Rebound was tapped out by Medkey to the side of the paint. Saved in bounds by Zepeda off of McCraney. It'll be Highclimber ball. Good heads-up play there to knock it off the leg. Here's Zepeda with the ball in back court. He'll bring the ball across the timeline. At the far sideline on the dribble. Goes baseline, stops. Hooks it up top, and there's Gott. Gott fakes outside, goes middle, finds Holsgrove. Holsgrove side of the paint. Stops on the dribble, holds the ball, squeezes it out to Gott. 10 on the shot clock for Trevor Gott. Got to go to work. Here he goes, the foul line. Lob it down to Guard. Guard up and in. Mason Guard's first points. He had 3 on the shot clock, Jerry. That's working that clock. Highclimbers up 1, 13-12. 4:20 to go here in the half. Here's Harris with the ball, dribbles up top. High post feed to Medkey. Stripped by Gott, stolen by Gott. Trevor on the far side. With the dribbles, got McCraney on his hip pocket. Into the corner to the left, down to Guard. Guard up, fakes once, put it up short. Rebound pulled down by Medkey. Here come the Cougars. Under 4 minutes to go, and a near steal going the other way. Gott knocked it out of bounds, and Trevor was going to get a rest as Jeremy Myers will step back onto the court for Shelton.
Like I said, I'm very happy to see Gott being more assertive on offense.
There was a substitution for no, I guess it wasn't.
Meyer.
No, I was going to say for Cougars. I already said that. There's Fricky into the corner to McCraney. McCraney down the lane, puts it up. Oh, short rebound, pulled down by Guard. Here comes Myers. 23's in there, Jerry. That's what I was looking for.
Okay, good.
It was Skillman who's in for the Cougars. Here's Guard up top. Handed off to Holsgrove. Holsgrove drives baseline, drives back to the middle, shuffles it down low. McCraney had a steal, but it goes off the hand of Guard out of bounds. I don't know how you score that one, Jerry.
Yeah, I tried to force it in there. That 2-3 zone for Capital is very effective.
The 30-second timeout taken by Shelton, I believe. 3:21 to go here, first quarter. We will keep it right here.
You got it.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can follow us, with the handle @MasonWebTV. You'll find us on Facebook, X, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Hood Canal Communications, Mason County Public Health and Human Services, Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, Mason PUD 3, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate, Mason County PUD number 1, and Mason Health. A lot of Masons in there, isn't there, Jerry?
We sure appreciate our sponsors.
We do.
We really do. Thank you.
And they had a lot of exposure on Saturday, 4 games in 6 hours.
That's amazing that you did that. 4 games, wow.
Well, Well, the Cougars start coming out of the timeout with the ball. Here's Skillman with it, crossing midcourt to the top of the key. Stops, finds McCraney. Over goes to Harris. Looking for a high post feed. Now to McGraney. Over goes to Fricky. Dribble up top. Swinging out. Here's Medkey. Up top to Harris. Harris fakes outside and tried to dribble penetrate. Here's Medkey again. 6 on the shot clock. Medkey to the foul line. Leave it there. Fricky for 3. That's in and out. Rebound goes to Parsons for the Highclimbers. 2:45 to go here in the half. 1-point lead for Shelton, 13-12. Myers gets a screen from guard. Crossing midcourt, going to kick it to the baseline. In Holsgrove. Out to left, up top to Parsons. Parsons, nice little drive to the foul line. Stops. Turns around, McGraney put it up short. Had his own rebound tied up there by McGraney. Jump ball called. That goes over to the Cougars. Good hustle by Sam Parsons, though. Trying to keep with that ball. Fricky will get it in and get the ball back. Calls out the play coming up to midcourt. 2:20 to go in the half. 13-12, Shelton with the lead, Capital with the ball. Fricky on the drills, hands it off to Medkey. Medkey up top, between the circles now. Swinging over near side. Fricky, back to Medkey. Medkey trying to avoid Myers. Swinging in the corner, this is Harris. One hands it back to Medkey, top of the key, way outside for 3. No rebound in a hurry there. Skillman spins around, misses the putback. Here's guard with the rebound. Up to Parsons. Parsons in transition now to the foul line. Kick it to the left. Left back to Parsons. Parsons up top to guard. 1:45 to go here in the half. Here's left. Lobs it down to guard. Avoids one guy. Puts it up. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to McGraney. They'll spin away from the pack and come up the far sideline. Spin. Oh, nice move. Crossing midcourt. Goes up. They're going to say he traveled. Wow. No, it's a travel, Jerry. It's a turnover.
Okay.
Count basket does not count.
One official said, and the other one called the turnover.
Here's a pass up to guard to Parsons. Parsons top of the key. Looking for Myers. They'll get it to Myers. Myers guarded by Fricky. Hesitate, drive right to the hoop with a little one-hander. Oh, it popped out. Rebound pulled down by Skillman. Skillman to Fricky. Here comes Tanner. Stops, no look pass over to Medkey, gets the ball back. Fricky in, stripped of the ball. Ball goes off the hand, out of bounds, off the hand of Parsons. 1:07 to go in the half, Jerry. It's been
Miller is so quick taking that ball to the hoop.
Yeah.
I mean, it's too bad he missed it, but he is quick.
Baseline inbounds for the Cougars. Fricky will trigger the play left of the backboard. Throws it up top to Harris. Harris, gonna offensive foul on that. He pushed off. Highclimbers get the ball back, leading by 1, 13-12. Here comes Sledge off the Cougar bench. Lucas Harris will sit down for Capital.
First foul on Pennington.
Inbounds on the sidelines to Parsons. Get it to Myers. And left gets it to guard. Guard up top. Hands it off to Holsgrove. Bounce it down to a wide open guard up and in.
Beautiful pass by Holsgrove.
40 seconds to go in the half. Here's Fricky between the circles. Near side, it goes to Sledge. Sledge dribbles up top. Swing it over. Gets it back. Going to fake the 3, drive into the paint, and he's going to travel. Nope, it's going to be a foul on the drive. The first team foul on the Highclimbers? Second team foul on the Highclimbers, this is what I thought. Didn't see who was on. This baseline inbounds. Medkey has it between the circles now. It's nearly a steal there, but Sledge comes up with it. Over goes to Medkey. 3 from the elbow. Hits it. Drew Medkey with 6 points, and it's a 15-all game here with 12 seconds to go in the half. Myers shy midcourt. It's around the outside. Bounce it over to Parsons. Just inside the arc, he got hacked, but no whistle. Ball is tipped out, and here comes Fricky from midcourt. Oh boy, Jerry, that was a fast-paced first half. 15-all at the break. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV powered by HCC is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health. Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. This presentation on Mason Web TV powered by HCC is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
Well, it's halftime here in the Mini-Dome. 15 all. Jerry, that's our halftime score. If I can get the scoreboard up, I will share it with everybody. There we go. Let me run down the scoring, then we'll get to Jerry here after a break. Leading scorer in the ball game is Marcus Sledge. He has 2 3-pointers and 6 points. Also, Drew Midkey, 2 3-pointers and 6 points. A basket for Kefis Cordona and a free throw for Noah Amina. For the Highclimbers, they're leading the way is Cohen Holsgrove. He has 5. Mason Guard has 4. 2 for Cesar Zapata, 2 for Sam Parsons, and 2 for Jeremy Myers. That's the scoring breakdown. We'll take a quick break, and Jerry will have more statistics from the first half on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting Next TV by HCC with Cloud DVR. Enjoy streaming on an all HD lineup on the preferred package with Cloud DVR. And for a limited time, get $90 off your first 6 months. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Now we're back in the mini dome, 15-15 at the break. Jerry has some more statistics from the first half.
Thank you, Diedrich. For the Capital Cougars, they had 5 turnovers. They were 4 for 25 from the field for 16%. Matter of fact, they shot better from the three-point land than they did from inside the arc. They were 1 for 4 from the foul line, 25%. The Highclimbers had 7 turnovers. They were 7 for 24 from the field for 29%. So there's a little bit of a difference there in the shooting. And Daryl has got some statistics for us, so let me give you a recap of those. First, starting for the Highclimbers, they had 15 rebounds. Guard had 5, assist 5 for the Highclimbers. Parsons and Gott both had 2. There was 2 steals. Parsons had 1. Gott had 1. Okay, so remember, Shelton had 15 rebounds with Guard the leading rebounder with 5. Now let's look at the Cougars. The Cougars had 18 rebounds. Pennington was the leading rebounder with 5. The Cougars had 5 assists. Cardona and Sledge had 2 each, and no steals. No steals by the Capital Cougars. I think part of that is due to Jeremy. He handles that ball so beautifully. He takes the ball to the hoop so well. The amazing thing is, yes, the foul shooting needs to improve. You don't have a lot of turnovers. You know, 7 turnovers is pretty good, and 5 turnovers for the Cougars is real good.
Yeah, you know, any coach is going to say, I don't want any turnovers at all. But,
well,
you know,
that's true. But yeah, the key is improve the foul shooting. As far as the shooting inside, the Highclimbers are doing a pretty darn good job of keeping Capital from making anything. Capital's making most of their baskets from outside the three-point arc.
That's that 2-3 zone that they like to stick with, the Highclimbers do. On the Cougars side, I got to give a shout out to Carter Pennington, doing a heck of a job defensively on Jeremy Myers.
Yes.
Really bothering him as he's bringing the ball up the court.
But he's
handling it, but it's still not the free will that Myers usually has up and down the court. So Pennington staying in the right with him in his hip, and they're doing the same thing with Gott as well, at least in the front court.
But Gott is being more assertive. I've said that a couple times in this game, and I'm real pleased with him taking a few more shots.
Okay, Jerry. Well, we're about a minute away from the third quarter. We'll step aside.
I want to thank Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl, thanks, buddy, in your undisclosed location. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
really quick on the clock there, Paul. He stopped at about 24 seconds and went to the third quarter. So the Highclimbers will start the third quarter with the ball. Myers has it. Off the inbounds from Gott. He's going to be guarded this time by Cardona. Far sideline to Holsgrove, looking for guard. Up top it goes to Parsons. Over near side now is Myers. Myers and is trying to feed it down low. It's stolen away by Medkey. Swing it over to the far side, and Cardona with the ball between the circles. Bounce it over, and that's Pennington. Here's Cardona. Back to Pennington. To Cardona. Still working that 2-3 zone on the Highclimbers. Over goes to Pennington, down the side of the paint. Quick pass out to Sledge. Sledge for three. In and out. And getting in there is Pennington, up and in. How did he sneak in there and nobody put a body on him, Jerry? I don't know. 2-point lead for the Cougars. Here's Gott near midcourt, knocked away by Medkey. 55 seconds gone here, third quarter. Capital 17, Shelton 15. Sideline inbounds goes from Gott to Myers. Myers one dribble over to Gott. Looking to the high post feed, and he'll reset it over the opposite side. Here's Myers to Parsons. Fakes the three, drives baseline, stops. Try to lace it across the key, and is kicked out of bounds by Amina. It'll be a reset of the shot clock and a baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Left of the backboard, Gott will trigger the play. Holsgrove in the far corner. Guard cuts to the basket. Get into the corner to Parsons. Parsons gonna dribble, stop. Had the ball poked out of his hands. Sledge comes up with it. Here he's gonna go 1-on-2, go right to the hoop, put it up with a finger roll. Sledge with 8 points. Here's Myers to Gott up the far sideline. Stops shy of midcourt, gets it to Myers. Back to Gott across midcourt this time. And up top, reset over near side. Here's Parsons. Parsons looking for guard. Throws it back up top to Myers, over to Holsgrove. High post feed, jumper by Gott. That's off. Sledge one-hands the rebound, and he'll bring it down. Here come the Cougars, up 4, 19-15, 6:10 to go, third quarter. Here's Pennington in the far corner. Throws it up top to Sledge. Sledge backs out to set the play. Swing it over to Cardona, back to Sledge. Over to Pennington, far side now. Back to Sledge, top of the key, fakes the three. Extra pass over to Cardona. He'll take a three and swish it in. Wow, his first three of the ball game gives him 5 points. And it's a 22-15 lead for the Cougars. Here's Myers to Gott in back court. Back to Myers, still working in the back court. Steps across midcourt with a second to spare. Here is Parsons answering for three. That's short. Got his own rebound to the foul line. He'll dribble into the paint. Lower his shoulder, puts one up over the defense. It rolled out. Guard with the rebound, up fakes, puts it up and in. Mason Guard with 6 points. 22-17, 5:20 to go, third quarter. Capital with the lead in the ball. Here's Cardona between the circles. Swing it over to Sledge near side. Back up top to Cardona. Over to Sledge. Side of the paint feed, out it goes. And Cardona top of the key for three. That short rebound. That was Amina, knocked out of bounds by the Highclimbers. Here comes Braden Phipps for the first time tonight. He'll come in for Sam Parsons. First time we get to see Phipps in the ball game. Lob it in the middle to Sledge. Turnaround jumper goes in for Marcus. He's 10 points. 24-17. Approaching 5 minutes to go here, third quarter. Myers trying to get by Pennington. Pennington lobs it across midcourt to Gott. Got back to Myers. Myers on the run, swinging over near side, and Holsgrove finds the cutter. It's Phipps off the glass, came out, popped out, rebound pulled down by Amina. Here comes Pennington up the near sideline. One hands it to Amina, back out it goes to Medkey. Medkey in the corner. He'll get it out to Pennington. Reset for the Cougars. Here's Sledge, opposite side here, down to the baseline. Quick pass to Sledge, top of the key, fakes the three, drives the foul line, hooks it down low to Amina. Tied up by Guard, jump ball. That'll stay with the Cougs.
Now that's the biggest lead of the game so far, of 7 points for Capital.
4:32 to go, third quarter, 24-17. Capital with the lead, inbounds. Here's Medkey for three. Off the back of the iron, rebound. Snuck it away, Pennington up and in. Oh boy, 4 points for Carter Pennington. And it's a 26-17 lead. The biggest lead of the night is 9 now. Holsgrove will hand it off to Myers near midcourt. Calling out the play with Pennington in his hip pocket. He'll shuffle it over to guard. Guard back to Myers, reset. 12 on the shot clock. To Gott, down to guard, up, fakes off the glass, missed it, but drew the foul. Referee says he hit him in the side of the head. 2 shots coming for Mason guard. I think that went on Medkey, if I saw the hand signal right. It is, and that's Drew's first team foul, excuse me, on the Cougars. Guard with his first free throw. Got it.
And that's the first foul shot made by the Highclimbers.
Guard will get another one. 4:03 to go here, third quarter. It's 26-18. Next free throw, short. Rebound goes to Amina. Get it to Pennington up the far sidelines. Stop on the dribble, find Cardona. Cardona swinging over to Sledge near side. High post feed deflected, but it goes right to Pennington. Drives baseline. Tried to shuffle it along the key out of bounds. It'll be Highclimber ball.
That's only the 6th turnover. First turnover for the Capital Cougars this half.
Right in the corner, Gott will get it in. And he'll get the ball back. Back over to Myers. Myers, and there's a collision and an offensive foul on the Highclimbers there.
Yeah.
Let's see who that was on.
Yeah, they're having a hard time breaking that press this half.
I'm gonna say it went on Gott. I don't know who's the only one in the area. Oh, they're gonna say it's on Phipps, his first. So it's Cougar ball, leading 26-18. Here is Cardona swinging over to Sledge. Fakes that 3. Back up to Cardona between the circles. Back over to Sledge. Sledge going to drive baseline around Holsgrove. Stops, leaves in the middle. Amina had it blocked by Sylvester back in the ball game. Recovered by Gott. Up it goes to Holsgrove. Holsgrove is going to attack the basket. Had it stripped by Pennington. No, it's Cardona. Up it goes to Sledge. Sledge to the hoop with a dunk. Knew that was coming, Jerry.
Yeah. He's done a good job tonight. He's the leading scorer for Capital.
Yeah, it's 12 points and a near steal at midcourt. Here's Myers with it, and it's poked away. Gets to Sylvester. He'll finger roll that one in somehow. He got that one in. 28-20, 2:50 to go, third quarter. Capital with the lead in the ball. Here's Cardona between the circles over near side Sledge. Guarded by Myers. Up top it goes to Cardona, opposite side. Quick pass down the baseline. Here is cutting the bucket up and in for Amina. It's his 3rd point of the night. And the lead is back to 10. That's their largest of the night. Here's Holsgrove, center of the court. Over to Phipps. One hands it to Myers. Calling out the play. Swinging over near side and Gott back up to Myers. 15 on that shot clock. Here is Phipps back to Myers. Myers into the corner to Phipps. He'll take a 3. That's short right in the hands of Gott. Missed the putback. Sylvester had it, but goes right to Gott. Block from behind, and that'll be a foul on the Cougs. I think they can get it on Medkey. He's pleading his case. He did have a lot of ball, but usually when you get him from behind, it's a foul, Jerry. I don't know why that is, even if it's all clean. Second foul on Medkey. At the free throw line is Trevor Gott. He's yet to score. His first trip to the free throw line. He's short on the first one. 2:08 to go, third quarter. Here comes Parsons. Here comes Zapata. Holsgrove and Myers will sit down for the Highclimbers. So Sylvester, Phipps, Gott, Zapata, and Parsons on the court for the guys in white. Gott with his second free throw. Big sigh, and he'll hit the second one. Cut the lead to 9. Cardona within backcourt for the Cougars.
First point for Gott.
Swinging over far side, Pennington. Back up top to Cardona. Back over to Pennington. Looks in the corner, hooks it back up to Cardona. High post feed to Amina. He'll fake the pass. He's going to be tripped up by Parsons. That'll be his second personal. Second team foul on the Highclimbers here in the quarter. Owen Hackney will step onto the court for the Cougars. Inbounds goes to Amina. Guarded tightly by Phipps. They'll dribble around by Phipps and get it to Pennington. Pennington up top to Sledge. Far side, Hackney down to the baseline. To Medke, back to Hackney. Hackney guarded by Gott. Quick pass out, and Medke for three, missed it. Rebound goes into Zepeda's hands. He'll corral it and bring it up. 1:25 to go here, third quarter. 9-point lead for the Cougars. Shelton with the ball. Here is Parsons over to Phipps. Phipps had his pass deflected right to Parsons. Parsons from drive baseline, had it blocked away by Medke. Got his own rebound as Parsons up and in. 4 points for Sam, and it's the 7-point Cougar lead, 30-23. 1:05 to go, third quarter. Here is Pennington. Be a foul on the drive on the Climbers. Go on Trevor Gott, his first. Third team foul on Shelton. Baseline inbounds for Capital. Hackney gets it into Amina, stripped away by Zepeda. Zepeda goes to the court, to the floor, and he's going to end up traveling as he couldn't keep it away from the Cougars enough. He just kind of sat on it like it was a loose ball in football, Jerry. And
yeah, 12 turnovers now for the Highclimbers.
Hackney will inbounds it to Amina from the baseline. Up top it goes to Pennington. Extra pass over to Medke. Medke drives to the foul line. Kick it out to Pennington. Pennington up top. Swing it over to Sledge. Open from the elbow for three. That's off. Rebound Sylvester for the Highclimbers. Gives it to Gott in back court. Spin away from the defense, and he's going to bring it up on the run. Nice awareness to switch hands as Pennington was diving for that ball crossing midcourt. Here's Phipps at the three-point arc. Finds Zepeda, drives baseline. Stops in the paint. Steps out of the paint, steps back in, had it slapped from behind by Amina, recovered by Hackney. And here comes Medke with the ball for the Cougars. 14 on the game clock, shot clock is off. 7-point lead for the Cougars, holding for the last shot, 9 now. Here's Medke, gets a screen. Trying to find some space, gonna drive, big rejection by Gott, recovered by Phipps. Phipps one hands it the other way, and we're through three quarters. Capital 30, Shelton 23. We'll be right back. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Waiting for the start of the fourth quarter. Highclimbers will have the ball. They're trailing at 30-23. Highclimbers come out with Parsons, Phipps, Myers, Zepeda, and Sylvester. Phipps will get it in mid-court to Myers. Myers keeps the ball. We have some substitutions. We'll get to those. Here's Sylvester. Going to be a foul on the floor before the shot by Sylvester. The Cougar lineup, you have Sledge, Medke. Number 12 is in the ball game. That's Tyler Pellon. And 32 is in there, and that's McDaniel. Inbounds goes to Phipps under the basket. He'll put up a reverse layup, doesn't go in. Sledge with the rebound. And Marcus is going to bring it up across mid-court. Here's Sledge over down to the corner on the far side, Medke. Up top, and here's Sledge again. Swing it over and into the corner again. It goes to Medke up to Sledge. Sledge is going to take the three from the elbow. That's off the back of the iron. Rebound slapped into the hands of, who was that? That was Hackney. And a timeout called by the Cougars. Expect this to be a 30 here, Jerry. Let's just hold on here until they indicate here. 30 or a full, we need to know. It'll be a 30. We'll keep it right here.
And that's the first time out of the game for Capital, and the Highclimbers have one 30-second timeout so far.
I've taken one 30. They have the rest of their timeouts.
Yeah, 4 timeouts apiece left.
Yeah.
Well,
all right, Jerry, what do you got there, Jerry, before I get into it?
The thing is, in that third quarter, the Capital Cougars outscored the Highclimbers 15-8. Sledge, what has he got? 12 points?
12 points, yes.
Yeah.
2 threes in the first and 3 baskets.
Boy, put a good dunk on there. And, Sylvester's played some good defense. Been intimidating in there. He's had a couple blocks.
Baseline inbounds for the Cougars. Lobs it in. And a 2-man game and between Hackney, is it Hackney? Yeah, Hackney and Polan, and a little miscommunications out of bounds. It goes, and the Highclimbers get the ball on the turnover. Here's Myers within back court. Finds Sylvester, hands it off to Parsons, dribbles right into a trap, gets it back to Sylvester. Sylvester, Sledge almost pulled it away out of his hands, and here's Phipps. Swing it over to Zepeda, 15 on the shot clock. Here is Phipps. Phipps turns around and puts up a jumper, missed it. Zepeda slaps the ball twice, comes away with it, jump ball called, and that'll be Cougar ball.
I like the way Shelton broke that press. They hit it, Sylvester in the middle there, and then he looked for the pass underneath.
Cougars have the ball after the alternating possession on the jump ball. Here's Sledge crossing midcourt for Capital. Over goes to Hackney, back to Sledge, up top, near side it goes to Pillon. Up top to Sledge. One hands it over to Hackney. Hackney will take the 3. Oh, he'll hit it. That's his first points of the game. Leads back to 10, 33-23. 6:25 to go here in the ball game. Here's Sylvester. And we'll get it back to Myers. Guarded by Pallon. Down it goes to Phipps. Puts one up off the glass over Medkey. Missed it. Rebound goes to Hackney. And here comes Medkey with 6 minutes to go here. Cougars up 33-23. Pallon with it in the far corner. Up to Hackney, over to Sledge. Sledge thought about a 3. He'll drive down the lane, stops. He'll have it stolen away by Parsons. Parsons 1-on-3. Stop and leave it for Myers. Myers will set the play out there on the far side and wisely turn around and set it from midcourt. Over to Sylvester. Back to Myers. Myers stops, swinging over to Parsons, looking for Sylvester. Up top it goes to Myers over opposite side, or actually the elbow. And it's Zepeda. He'll put a dribble out and get it to Parsons. Parsons fakes a 3, drives a baseline pull-up jumper for Parsons. Missed it. Phipps with the rebound. Up fakes, puts it up and in. As the shot clock ran out. And there's a timeout by the Highclimbers.
Zepeda?
Yeah, it was Parsons.
Parsons. Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
So full timeout called by the Highclimbers. 5:20 to go in the game. 33 Capital, 25 Shelton. We'll be right back.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and the Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
We're back here in the mini dome. 33-25, Capital with the lead.
Well, the difference so far in this game is Capital had a good third quarter.
That's
You know,
exactly right.
It was a halftime. The game was tied, 15 apiece.
Right. Now they've led by, the Cougars have led by as many as 10 in the ball game. They're leading by 8 right now, 33-25. Cougars come out of the timeout with Sledge, Pallon, Medkey. Got a new face out there. No, actually it's not. Over to Hackney. Into the corner to Medke, back to Hackney. He'll take a 3 from the same spot he made the last one. He'll miss it. Got with a rebound on the run for the Highclimbers. He's going to challenge Sledge. Missed the shot, and rebound goes to Hackney. Here's Medke in backcourt for the Cougars. Under 5 minutes to go here in the ball game. Sledge with the ball. He's going to drive side of the paint. Challenge. Nope, he's going to get a travel, I believe. Or was it a foul? It was a foul. I thought he had taken steps there after he tried to make his move. Looks like they're going to get Gott with his second. First team foul on the Highclimbers in the quarter. Baseline inbounds for the Cougars, bouncing it in to Hackney. Up to the foul line. That's McDaniel. Back to Sledge. He'll swing it over near side. Here's Medke driving baseline. Right to the hoop. Reverse layup drops in. Medke with 8 points. That's what I said, Jerry. And there's Myers dribbling off his foot. And the ball is free. Myers comes up with a jump ball called. Oh, they're going to call a foul, actually. And we're going to talk about this one. Bodies were flopping all over the place, Jerry. And the referee's going to work this one out. Going to find out if there's a foul, a jump ball, or a timeout. I think it's going to be a timeout on the Highclimbers. It's a timeout on the Highclimbers, Jerry. Wow. So Highclimbers keep possession with 4:31 to go in the ball game. They're trailing by 10, 35-25 here, Jerry. It went on the Highclimbers took the timeout, Jerry. If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can find us, well, on Facebook, X, YouTube, and Twitch. Use that handle of @MasonWebTV. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything like the game tonight. 4:31 to go in the ball game. Capital 35, Shelton 25.
Third timeout for the Highclimbers.
Highclimbers keep possession with 25 on the shot clock. Phipps, Parsons, guard back in there for the Highclimbers, along with Gott and Myers. Bench players still out there for the Cougars. They built this lead. Here is Gott, back to Myers. And a two-man game going with Parsons. Parsons with it, 3 in the corner this time. That's short. Rebound out. It goes to Hackney on the run for the Cougars. Gonna leave it there, and it's deflected, but it gets down to Pallon. Pallon will get it to Sledge. And Sledge holds the ball over his head, guarded by Gott. Nice move right to guard, and missed the shot short. Phipps with the rebound. Here comes Myers. Up to Gott. Gott to three-point arc. Bounces to Parsons, back to Gott. Up top it goes to Myers, swinging around to Phipps, far side. 3:50 to go. Down to guard. Guard trying to spin. Draws a double team, and he'll shuffle it out of bounds. And turnover on the Highclimbers. Cougar ball. Here comes some of the starters back in for the Cougs. Well, at least one of them, as Amina comes on. Medke, Sledge, Amina, Hackney, and Fricky on the court now for Capital. Leading by 10, 35-25. Here's Fricky with it near midcourt. One dribble, over it goes to Hackney. Hands it off to Fricky between the circles. 3.5 minutes to go here. Clock is running. Cougars running some clock. Here is Sledge, drives, runner blocked by Parsons, recovered by Parsons, and he's going to be fouled. Ooh, elbows are flying. And the whistle's here. Parsons walks away. Now we're going to talk about this. This is getting a little physical. There's a little bit of a rivalry going on here, Jerry. First, the foul was called on the Cougars, and I'm not sure if they're going to get Parsons with an elbow or not. And the referees are talking about it. 3:20 to go in the ball game. 35-25 still our score. Capital with the lead. And the explanation has got to come here somewhere. Oh, they're getting technical foul on Parsons, I believe. So I guess I give Sledge a personal foul. Technical foul will go on Parsons. That'll put Sledge at the line for 2 free throws. Got the first one, Oops, that's not in the right box. Didn't he get that one, Jerry?
I did. Sledge also has a foul, right?
Right, he does, but didn't he get
That's
the first
his
free,
third.
Did he get the first free throw?
He did.
He
did.
Okay, they didn't post it on the board yet. He missed the second one.
He did. Yes, you're correct. So it's an 11-point lead.
Largest of the night. Well, it was a technical. The foul, it's a technical, so you get 2 shots in the ball.
Right.
So the foul on Sledge doesn't really, I mean, it counts towards his personal fouls is about it. Parsons will get the
Thanks for the
technical foul as well. Oh, and that's his third. So here's Fricky with the ball. Cougars with a 36-25 lead. 3:12 to go here in the ball game. And here is Hackney, kick it to Fricky. Fricky fakes the 3, trying to get by. Myers drives baseline, lobs in the middle. It's taken over to by, who was that? That was actually Amina. Kick it in the corner to Hackney, and he ends up traveling, giving the ball back to the Highclimbers. 11-point lead for the Cougars. Shelton with the ball, 36-25. Here's Phipps with it. To the Myers. Myers is going to be met by Hackney. Shy midcourt. Myers is speeding down the lane. He'll leave in the middle. It's either poked away and thrown away. Fricky comes up with it up to Sledge. Sledge to the hoop with another dunk, and he rolled it around and out. Rebound goes to Gott. Out to Myers. Myers trying to get some space here. Crosses midcourt and rolls it into backcourt. Saving his Gott. Gott will save it to Phipps out of bounds, however.
Nice try by Gott.
It'll be couple of substitutions here as Joseph McGraney will step back onto the court, and we do have a full timeout. 2:31 to go in the ball game. We'll step aside. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
We're back here, Jerry. 11-point lead for Capital. Waning minutes of the fourth quarter here. And it's gotten a little physical here late.
Yeah, the problem is the Highclimbers cannot make any three-pointers. They haven't made one yet tonight.
So the Cougars will have the ball coming out of the timeout. Fricky will inbounds it from backcourt between the scorer's table and the Highclimber bench. Actually, they're going to get it in. Medkey will inbounds it now. And get into backcourt to Fricky. Crossing midcourt, and he'll hand it off to Amina. Amina dribbles to the paint, try to up fake, kicks it around. Here's Sledge for 3 near corner. That's short rebound. Parsons up to Gott. Approaching 2:10 to go here in the ball game. Here is Phipps with it in far corner. Up top to Myers. Myers shuffles it down low. It's deflected, and McGraney comes away with it. Out it goes to Sledge. Sledge trying to get by, going to go right to the hoop, put it up and in. Sledge with, 15 points now.
Yeah, I'm impressed with his leaping ability.
And here is Myers. 38-25. Here's Gott losing the handle on the ball. Rolls over to Myers. Myers finds Phipps at the foul line and rattles around and pops out. Guard comes away with a rebound. Going to go right back up. Nice little up fake, puts it up and in. Mason Guard with 9 points now. 1:20 to go in the ball game. 38-27 is the Cougar lead. Here's Medkey with the ball crossing midcourt for Capital. Swings over to Sledge. Sledge holds the ball over his head. Guarded by Phipps. He'll dribble away from Phipps and get a screen, not take it to the side of the paint, pull-up jumper, in and out. Rebound goes to Parsons. to Gott, and here comes Myers. Myers up the near sidelines. Shuffle it into the corner. And Phipps open for three. He'll take it. Miss it. Rebound pulled down by Amina. And here's Medkey. And Medkey gets by Myers in backcourt. Swing it over to Sledge. Sledge drives baseline, leaves it in the middle. Missing the shot is Amina. Rebound goes to Guard. Up it goes to Myers. Myers drives to the baseline. Stops under the bucket, leaves it for Guard. Guard out to Parsons. Parsons for three. There it is. 7 points for Sam Parsons. And we're approaching 15 seconds in a 38-29 score here as Medkey has it in backcourt. Makes some contact with Gott. And they'll just dribble this out at this point. Here is Medkey. Lots of energy for the remaining seconds of the game. It's the final score, Capital 38. Shelton 29. We will take a timeout and be back. We'll wrap this thing up. Final again, Capital 38, Shelton 29. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning-fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything.
Well, it's a final here in the Mini Dome. The Capital Cougars take care of business, knock off the Shelton Highclimbers 38-29. They did it behind 15 points from Marcus Sledge, 8 for Drew Medkey, 5 for Kemphis Cardona, 4 points for Carter Pennington, and a 3 for Owen Heckney. For the Highclimbers, their leading scorer was Mason Gardy, had 9 points, 7 for Sam Parsons, 5 for Cohen Holsgrove, a basket for Jeremy Myers, that is. Braden Phipps also had a basket, Billy Sylvester had a basket, Cesar Zapata had a basket, and a free throw for Trevor Gott. That's the scoring as it sits right now. Jerry, what do you have on the
Okay, thanks, Jadrick. Good job tonight, as always. The Highclimbers, well, let's start with the visitors, the Capital Cougars. The Capital Cougars only had 9 turnovers, 4 in the second half. So remember that. From the foul line, the Capital Cougars were 2 for 6 for 33%. From the field, they were 14 for 50, 28%, but they did warm up in the second half. Remember, in the first half, they shot 16%. In the second half, they shot 40%. So a big difference there. And that's why you have that final spread of 9 points. For the Shelton Highclimbers, they were, from the field, they were 12 for 46, 26%. They were pretty even both halves. First half, 29% from the field. Second half, 26%. They had 16 turnovers. They had 9 in the second half, 7 in the first half. They did have 2, the Highclimbers did have 2 3-pointers. I was wrong on that. So, because Hallgrove had 1 also.
Right, that's right. So Sam Parsons with 1 and Holsgrove with
Okay, now rebounding. It was pretty close. The Highclimbers had 32 rebounds. Guard had 8 of those. The Highclimbers had 7 assists. Gott had 3 of those. The Highclimbers had 3 steals. Parsons had 2 of those. The Capital Cougars had 28 rebounds. They were out-rebounded by 4 by the Highclimbers. Pennington had 7 of those. The Capital Cougars had 11 assists. Sledge had 4 of those. And, of course, the Capital Cougars also had 4 steals. And 4 players for Capital had 1 steal each. Daryl, I really appreciate your accuracy. Thank you for working from home. You do a great job.
You're giving away his location.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't supposed to do that.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Daryl knows that.
I know.
I like to say undisclosed
I like
location.
to tease.
We like to tease him. Okay, is that all you got there, Jerry?
I'm done. I was pleased with Sledge's jumping ability. I think he was the difference there. But I saw some bright spots for the Highclimbers. I saw Sylvester being a threat there, blocking a couple shots. I was pleased with Gott. He's being more assertive. I've said that several times, taking more shots, and that's good. And we got to remember, the Highclimbers have no seniors.
No seniors, very young.
They're improving, and it just takes time. Unfortunately, the Capital Cougars had that big third quarter.
All right.
Thank you, Diedrich.
Thanks, Jerry. Next up for the Highclimbers, they start Evergreen Conference play Wednesday at Black Hills. The Cougars return to Puget Sound League play on Wednesday, hosting Timberline. That'll be a fun game for them. Our next broadcast is tomorrow night when the Shelton girls open Evergreen Conference play against Black Hills here on Terry Gregg Court. Tip-off is 7 o'clock. So we'll be online about 6:45 or so, thereabouts. Depends on how the JV game goes and what have you.
And record-wise, the Shelton girls have been playing really well.
They
I think,
did.
what do they have, 2 losses?
You're putting me on the spot. They have 2 losses that I'm not aware of right off the top of my head. They had that, they played in a tournament
in Idaho,
and hard to say what happened because I talked to Coach Swanson just before this game just to check in with him because he was here, and he said they went 1-2 at the tournament. However, I only saw 2 games. One of them didn't have a final score because the stream stopped, whoever's doing it in Idaho, so I didn't have a final score, and the other one they lost pretty big because they played a pretty good team. And then he said that they played Clarkston's JV, which is, Clarkston won state or third in the state last year. So that's a pretty good JV team.
Yeah.
But, so we know that they have, and they lost to North Mason earlier in the season.
8 points?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Should be a good game tomorrow night.
Well, it should be fun.
Yeah.
I don't think Black Hills is as strong as it has been in the past. I'm only basing that on, I watched them in the Jamboree.
Okay.
And, of course, that could have been maybe a bunch of JV players for all I know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we'll find out tomorrow night. Same bat channel.
And Daryl, thank you again for your wonderful job.
So I guess that'll do it for us in the Mini Dome tonight. My thanks to Jerry Apple and Daryl White for their help with the next broadcast. Final score, again, Capital 38, Shelton 29. We'll talk to you tomorrow night. You've been watching High School Sports on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The preceding presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.